A branch that can't bend eventually snaps. Today we're teaching your body's tissue to bend and to come back stronger for it. Welcome to this 15-minute full body yoga stretch designed to help you to feel more flexible and grounded. We're going to take a few breaths together to settle in, and then we'll begin our movement. So sitting in a cross-legged position, allow your eyes to close. Feel your sitting bones nestled against the earth, rooted. Your spine grows up tall, like a big, strong tree. Crown of the head reaches up towards the sun. Taking a few breaths here in and out of your lungs. And then gently allow your eyes to open. We're going to start with Sufi Circles. So you're going to keep your hands on your knees. And as you inhale, you're going to start to circle your body forward. And then as you exhale, you're going to round your back and come to the back of your circle. Inhale forward. And exhale back. And taking a few more. And taking as wide of a circle as you can. You'll be feeling it in your low back, rooted into the earth. And then on your next inhale, we're going to reverse circles. So exhaling back, inhaling forward. And the roots of a tree don't just hold it in place. It gives it the ability to move with the elements and to have flexibility while staying grounded. And one more circle. And then coming upright, seated tall, we're going to inhale, and as you exhale, start to walk your hands forward. We're going to fold forward for a few breaths. Relax the back of your neck, just breathing into your hips. Just feeling that connection with the earth. And then as you inhale, start to come up, walking your hands back towards your legs. We're just going to switch your legs, so opposite leg in front. Inhale tall. And then as you exhale, start to walk your hands forward, folding over your legs. And breathing. Relaxing across your shoulders. And as you inhale, start to walk your hands back. You're going to bring your hands beside you, and on the inhale, you're going to reach your right arm up, and then as you exhale, walk your left hand to the left and lean your upper body over towards the left. And breathe. You can keep your face straight ahead. You could turn your face upright. If it bothers your neck, turn your face down. Taking a couple more breaths here. And just feel that area on your side here. Breathing into it. And inhale as we come up, and then exhale over to the other side. And breathe. In nature, when the wind blows a tree, the tree bends. The bend signals the tree to get stronger in that area. So imagine that here. You're breathing into your side, it's getting stronger. One more breath. Good. Inhale as you come up. Exhale as you release. Both hands to the ground beside you. You're going to inhale, and as you exhale, let your right ear drop over towards your right shoulder. Your left fingertips can walk away from your body a bit, keeping your hand on the ground. An option to bring your right hand to the side of your head. And breathe. Breathing into the left side of your neck. If your hand is on the side of your head, gently begin to release it back to the earth. Good. Inhale as you lift up the head, and then exhale, bringing your left ear towards the left shoulder, bringing your right fingertips out away from you a little bit. And then option to bring the left hand to the side of your head. Breathing into the right side of your neck. If your hand is on your head, gently release the hand to the earth. Take a couple more breaths here. Good. Inhale as you lift up your head. Exhale, release. We're going to come up to a tabletop position. So you want to have your knees underneath your hips, wrists underneath your shoulders. Here, I want you to curl your toes under, and then I want you to bring your fingertips back towards your knees, as long as that is okay for you. If not, keep your fingers forward. So your toes are curled under. We're going to take our cat and cow here. So as you inhale, drop your belly, lift your chest, lift your tailbone. And then as you exhale, round your spine. So you're going to press into the feet, rounding your upper back. And then move in with your breath here. Inhale as you come up. And exhale as you round. Let's take one more round together. And come into your flat back. You're going to bring your hands to face forward and your fingers to face forward, and then you're going to press back to your down dog. And I want you to bend one knee and press the opposite heel towards the earth. Relax your neck. And then switch. And just moving here, pedaling out your legs. Breathing. And we're going to come to stillness with our legs. We're going to drop our knees, and then I want you to take your left foot between your hands. I want you to let your hips come forward. You're going to keep your right hand on the ground, and you're going to bring your left hand to your left thigh. You're going to inhale as you lift your chest. Exhale as you start to twist towards your left. You can stay here, or option, bend the right knee, reach back, take a hold of the right foot, and draw your heel towards your hips. Chest turns in your twist, so whichever version you're in, twisting towards your left, just for a couple more breaths. Inhale, and as you exhale, if you're holding that foot, gently release. You're going to shift your hips back. Bring your left leg back, and we're going to take it to the other side. So you're going to bring your right foot up between your hands, right hand to your right thigh. Inhale, lift your chest, and as you exhale, start to turn to look over your right shoulder. You can stay here or bend the left knee, take a hold of the foot, and then you're turning your upper body towards the right and breathing. Just a few more breaths. Inhale, and as you exhale, if you're holding that foot, gently release. And you're going to step your right leg back. You're going to have your knees to the ground. We're going to come for child's pose. And I want you to have a wide knees child's pose. So as wide of knees as you can. You're going to start to bring your upper body forward and see how that is for your hips. You can always adjust your knees here. And you're going to walk your hands back a bit. I want you to bring your right forearm to the ground. You're going to inhale, lift your left arm, open up your chest. Inhaling, and then as you exhale, you're going to thread your left arm underneath the right, coming onto your left shoulder. You can bring your forehead to the ground, or you can take your right forearm and rest your forehead onto your forearm and breathe here. Breathing into your hips. You feel grounded and rooted. And this bending here. We bend so we don't break. And breathing into that. Let's take a few more breaths. And then as you inhale, start to lift your head and drawing your left arm out. So left forearm stays on the ground. We're going to lift your right arm up. Open up your chest. Inhale. And then as you exhale, thread that right arm underneath the left, forehead to the ground, or take your left forearm, rest your forehead on the forearm, and breathe. Your chest faces the earth here. Breathing into your shoulder and your hips. Just a few more breaths. And gently start to lift your head, start to draw your right arm out, both hands to the earth, walking your hands back towards your hips. Bringing one knee in and then the other. We're going to come to a seated position and we're going to open our legs wide for straddle. So I want you to inhale, sit tall. If you need to have a bend in your knees, you can bend into your knees. And I want you to think of your pelvis tilting forward as you come forward. So we're going to sit tall, inhale. As you exhale, start to tilt from the pelvis, bringing your forearms straight in front of you. Give yourself a few breaths just to settle in here. I want you to walk both of your arms over to the inside of your left leg. You can relax your toes. Just feel yourself grounded. Feel the opening in the back of your left leg. Just breathing out any tension or stress that's stored in there. And let's come back to center. Let's take a few breaths in the center. And then as you exhale, walk your arms over towards the right leg. You can bring them on the inside of that right leg and breathe. Just taking a few more breaths. Bringing your upper body back to center, and then hands to the ground. Start to walk yourself upright. You can help one leg and then the other. Come into a crisscross position. Let your hands rest on your lap. Let your eyes close here for a few breaths. And then opening your eyes. A tree doesn't survive a storm. by being stiff and rigid, it survives a storm because something in it already knew how to bend. So thank you so much for joining me today for your practice, and I look forward to seeing you next time.